Whoa.
Okay,
Whoa.
Coach, this storied franchise in Dallas and their fans are hungry and hopeful to add another championship banner in the rafters as we settle
Grade
in
A
for
must
some
like grade A
playoff
dicks.
football at AT&T Stadium. Tonight, it's the NFC's turn to take center stage as we've got a wild card matchup on tap between the New Orleans Saints and the Dallas Cowboys. Win or go home is the mantra, and off we go. We're underway in this NFC wildcard game. This will be taken short.
Did you win earlier today, Seems, or you lost?
26-yard line just across the 25.
Mm-hmm.
Ready, blue 55. Hey, eat. It's been a long day for you. One. Kill. Turn up. Kill.
The first carry now for Dalvin Cook.
Oh.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. He'll get 15 and a Saints first down. But one unit I know you want to watch is that offensive line. If they keep clearing holes like that, it could be a long night defensively.
No doubt about it, because when they are in sync, as we're seeing so far, when that continuity is there, and you can see that they're playing off of each other while controlling the defensive front and linebackers, you're exactly right. It could be a very long night for the defense, because someone's going to run for some big yardage.
And he'll take this for about 4 up to the 46-yard line.
Huh?
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here on second down.
On second down, it's Cook. 2 yards the gain there, and now they're left with a third and about 4 for a first.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
Set. Blue 18. 5. Y'all not ready. One. Mike, 50 Charlie. Right there in the middle. 55.
Mariota from the gun on third down. And he hits his tight end, Ebron. Call it a gain of 7, and it gets him a new set of downs. 3rd and 4, he did just enough. And I mean,
I think this. Shit, I don't know. Don't give me the line. I can't think of it right now, though. Oh, isn't it Badass Bass? Why does he play next?
That's all you're looking for, right? Just want to keep the drive moving. You don't need the big play there. Just get to that marker that you described, and he was able to do just that.
So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 46. And an alley to run. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there. After about the 3rd one, he decided he
nah,
better pull
we
it
just
down and run
everybody
for
don't get to make the playoffs, so you know, fuck it, just
for good measure.
let the league see. That's all. Yeah, it's just so people can watch.
You better break it. Kill. Check.
You would think, huh?
3.
On 2nd down now.
That is what they were saying.
It's Cook trying to run inside, but nothing there. Call it no gain that time, as it's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 3 to go.
It's Urkel trash ass and somebody else, I can't remember.
A good chance this is 4-down territory if they're unable to convert. But right now looking at a 3rd and 3.
That's why they was like, man, Skittle made the playoffs. I can't believe I didn't make it. Urkel said it. Somebody else said it too. I just can't remember who else it was.
Here we go, D. Here.
Now Mariota. And he connects with Ebron. His 2nd catch of this wild card game, and it goes for a first down.
A lot of tight ends just use their size and their strength, try to occupy some space and kind of body people away and catch the football. But not this guy. He's a refined route runner. Makes me wonder if he took some dance classes in his background with his footwork.
You're not ready. You're not ready.
First down, here's the run with
Yo.
and just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. Second and 10 coming up.
You?
Well, we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
So after the run for no
Damn,
gain,
we should do
here's
Skittles like
second
that,
and
bro.
10.
Let's go, defense. Our time. It's our time.
Oh, I thought he liked music.
Hey, check 24.
Skittles told him.
Mariota under pressure, and he'll go down. Sacked back at the 31. This now play number 9 on the opening drive, but it's 3rd and long.
Mike, 55. Right there in the middle. 55. You better be afraid of me. You better be afraid of me. Kill, kill, kill. Kill, kill. Undercrush, undercrush.
Mariota escaping the pressure right. Wide open receiver complete. And they move this all the way down to the 9. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
I can't hear you, bro.
So 1st and goal, and an opportunity for our first points in this wild card
beef, huh?
game. They'll run with Cook. And a nice pickup there. He gets about 5 down to the 4-yard line. So that run gets him about halfway home.
Yeah, it's now 2nd and goal. The end zone beckons. It looms. They can do
Nah,
whatever they
Steve
want.
likes his.
Full
That's how he likes
playbook.
his tacos.
Run it
man,
again, or they can go play action and try and put it in that way.
2nd and goal from inside the 5.
Ready?
A first carry now. This is Johnson. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. Call it a gain of a yard as they get a little bit closer here. It's 3rd and goal. We're scoreless after 1. The Saints with a football here to begin quarter number 2, as they'll see what they can do on 3rd and goal. Trying to finish off this opening drive from the 3. This is 3rd and goal.
Man, get on the fucking ball,
They'll
bro.
run it. Here's Cook. And they're going to mark him down short,
Wow.
maybe by about a yard, if that. He needed 3. He got 2. Now that'll set up an interesting situation. Here on 4th and a yard. And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th. Running for it. Here's Cook. And not only will he not get in, he's going to lose yardage. They stuff him back at the 4. Cook turned away on 4th and goal. And on the opening drive of the ball game, the defense comes up with a goal line stand.
Here we go. Set. 15, Lonnie. 15 line.
Here we go.
Here's the first carry for Tariq Cohen. And a short gain here as he gets it up only to about the 6. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
That first down play, all you want to do is wedge out any type of space and try and create enough room. If you have to run the punter out there, he can successfully complete the punt.
Yeah, didn't get a ton there, but at least some positive yardage. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
Go.
54. Bring it. Bring it.
Stepping up, he'll try and run. He'll wind up getting 3 on the keeper there, but it leads to a 3rd down.
Anytime you decide to use your quarterback as a runner, most of the time when you design a play, you're expected to break a little bit bigger than this one, because when you run him on short gains, your risk-reward and him taking hits, I'm not sure that's the payoff they were looking for.
Back to throw. Patterson. He is going to find Hill here. And he'll have the 1st down as he's up to about the 18. That'll get him the 1st down as they get 9 yards out of that quick slant.
Ready, ready. 18 Gator.
Here we go, here we go. Whip, 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 whip.
1st down, a run with Cohen. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down. 2nd and 11.
Anytime you call an inside running play, you just know there should be a lot of congestion there. You're counting on...
Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Buda Baker with a pick, and they will take over at the 29-yard line.
Oh, timing is everything on a route like this. He tried to drive that football into a tight spot. And if you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure enough, this one's going the other way.
55 is mine, guys, 55. I'm coming, baby, I'm coming, baby. Woo! 49. Recon, 132 fighting. 49.
Following the interception here, Mariota. Oh, a scrap for the football, and he's going to come down with it. 23 yards on the play. Right after the turnover, they come out throwing.
And that means it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on defense. Sudden change, get out there, stop the offense. But you typically run out there a little bit unsettled. I think that's why he came right out throwing the football, hoping to catch him off balance.
And he did. A 1st down throw for Mariota. Buying time to his left. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. A wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now 2nd down. Defensively, Charles, they continue to really limit this offense as far as yardage goes.
Yeah, you're exactly right. They've been assignment sound, staying in their lanes, keeping proper leverage, and communicating well, too.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Mariota now. And this one's incomplete. J.J. Arcega-Whiteside, the intended receiver. But now it's 3rd down.
It's been my observation there's been a nice variety of play calling defensively. You and I often talk about an offense's ability to keep a defense off balance with what they're doing. I think the converse has been true in this game.
I think you're right. They seem to have gone off tendency quite a bit, but only the 2nd quarter, a lot of time to change things. So now 3rd and 10. They had the big play to start the drive, but 2 incompletions since.
Mike, 55. Check, 55, Mike.
To the air again, Mariota. And that will be incomplete. The coverage good that time by Kendall Fuller.
Certainly looked like they were getting ready to convert there on 3rd down, but what an effort to get his hand on that one, knock it away, and brings up a 4th down decision.
Now Edwards to kick as he sends it away. And a bit of a mistake there. This is well into the end zone for a touchback. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. That opening drive ended with the INT. It didn't lead to points, but still not the way they were hoping to begin the game.
But how about going and telling your defense, thank you, a huge thank you. You said it didn't lead to points, stalled off that drive. Now they've got a chance to redeem themselves, maybe reward their defense a little bit by putting some points on the board on this one.
Ready.
From the 22, here's 2nd and 8.
All right, T, let's turn. All right, T.
6-6, bullet high.
Flare.
Hey. Ready.
Now this time he'll look to throw. He's going to let this one go deep. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. There he goes, right side. Touchdown, Cowboys. Richie James, 78 yards, as his guys are on the board first here tonight. Myers connects on the PAT, and it's now a 7-0 game. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This will be taken very short. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line.
Let's go. Let's go.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. They'll be looking to match that touchdown from a moment ago. 7-0 is the score as they begin with a first down.
Slam, slam, slam.
On 1st and 10, here's Mariota. Flushed out right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. Got a man, it's caught at the 6-yard line. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. A big play there. 70 yards as they are now on the board here in the first half. Extra point right down the middle. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. This fielded at the 2. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line.
Let's go, boys. Bring it up.
Come on,
The
set.
Dallas
And
offense
two
here
stop.
set to begin the drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
That one good for 33 and a first.
At this stage of the game, the run-pass numbers are a little bit out of whack because most of their yardage has come through the air. But in a sense, that just sets things up for big runs like that because the defense might be a little bit off balance. They pick up another first down with that run.
Now they'll run it with Cohen, and they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play.
Ready? 18 Gator.
Mike 59. You can't block me. You can't block me.
They'll run on 2nd down with Cohen. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42.
And there's a run to be happy with. Good, solid yardage. He'll take that anytime you hand the ball to him back.
In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense.
Topper, topper.
Looking to throw. Patterson eluding the pressure right. And he can't hang on to it. Nearly picked. He's known for his hands defensively. But instead it just brings up 4th down. And this is good. He got just enough to clear the crossbar as he drops it in from long distance. And they take the lead here now at 10-7. These kickers now, it used to be that a 50-plus yarder was cause for celebration. Now seemingly automatic.
Yeah, isn't it funny when we prepare for a game, when you look at the backgrounds of these kickers, it's interesting, isn't it, to find out they were all-state quarterbacks, receivers, defensive backs, all-state wrestlers, right? Baseball players. We're finding athletes all along, and now they're just specialists putting it through the posts.
A little under 30 seconds to go. We'll see how they play it here on 1st and 10. Mariota to throw it. And this is caught. A spectacular one-handed grab there. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2. As it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1.
It's a party now.
Mariota now from the 50. There goes a deep ball, end zone. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Trying to fucking pull his win out.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
Watch tight end.
Play fake, Mariota. He's got it to Williams. A gain of 28 yards there and give them a first down. And offensively, they'll take the timeout with 6 seconds left in the second quarter. So even though it's first down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. On the left hash mark, this a 38-yard attempt. So they're able to make things level just before half and also leave very, very little time on the clock.
And I love the way that you phrased that. Brought a little soccer into it. And that's really apropos considering they just kicked a field goal to tie things up.
All level now at 10 apiece as the kick's away.
Get ready, get ready, get ready.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Time here for likely one play, and then these two teams will head to the locker room all even.
And you know the play caller's just feeling it right now. Let's go ahead and go for this one. A big shot downfield. No. Guaranteed the head coach is like, don't get crazy. Take the knee. Let's get out of here. Tie game. We'll just start all over.
All right, Coach. Thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. One of these two teams about to play their final half of the season as we're back at it in this NFC wildcard bout. This will be taken in at the 1. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. They have a chance to break our tie here as we get a look at the first drive of quarter 3.
And it's such a tone setter, isn't it? Because both sides trying to seize momentum to begin the half. What do they have dialed up that'll give them an advantage to move the ball downfield?
Let's find out what they have dialed up. Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. A give to Cohen. He heads right, and he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on that one as it brings up a 3rd and 10. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
Mike's 59. Mike's 59.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Tyus Bowser drops him for a loss of 12, and it also brings up 4th down. And the punt team on now as this one's sent away.
Come on now, let's go.
The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. Their defense did its job, yielded no points. Now it's the offense's turn.
Oh my
How much fun is
God.
that when you set things up to start a half and you just tell you guys, hey, if you can shut them down, get it back for our offense, we can roll. And they played out perfectly. Now, can the offense do what they wanted to do at the half, which is find those weaknesses and now attack them and score some points.
And break this tie. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
We own them. One.
Lucky.
Throwing is Mariota. Being chased out left. Now he's going to let it go deep left. This is caught inside the 15. Touchdown, New Orleans. A big play there. His 2nd touchdown of the night as his guys are able to regain the lead. They talked about stringing together some explosive plays here in the playoffs. That was a pretty explosive play.
It certainly was. And if you're going to win on the road, it certainly helps to have big playability in your hip pocket, doesn't it?
Now after the touchdown, it's Lachlan Edwards to kick it away.
I guess I just said, fuck y'all leave, man.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now.
Give me that,
This is
man.
intercepted, intended for Hill.
Get up, Baker.
Baker with a pick.
I tell you, Brandon, it seems like this guy's been all over the field so far. That's his second interception of the game, and so much of playing defense in the NFL, especially when it comes to defending the pass, it's all about positioning.
Hey, it's
and
over.
technique.
It's over. It's
And
something.
this
It
is
happens like
fantastic
that.
work on both fronts there.
The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better.
And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. Dalvin Cook, 55 yards. And the Saints able to stretch that lead out further. Extra point splits the uprights. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Now after the touchdown, it's Lachlan Edwards to kick it away. This fielded at the 2.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
They run again with Carson. Just a couple on the ground there. That's going to bring up 3rd and about 6. 2 yards on the first down carry, and then followed up by 2 yards on the second down carry.
Well, that's definitely not going to be enough to get the job done. Wasn't the expression 3 yards in a cloud of dust?
Now they're going to need 6 on 3rd down to keep the drive going. On 3rd down, a run with Cohen. And he's going to lose yardage here back to the 12-yard line. A rough go there on 3rd down, a loss of 4.
Well, if these guys are going to chop into that deficit, they're going to have to do a much better job in the run game. Caught behind the line of scrimmage, no yardage to be found.
We'll call that a punt of 54 yards. Well struck. And the Saints will take over with a 1st down and 10. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Here's Cook as they begin on the ground. And he'll have a gain of 3 to the 33.
Third quarter and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out, but a running game can really benefit your team right now.
On 2nd and 7, Mariota. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. From the shotgun, it's Mariota. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Miles Jack.
Well, this is a defense that can confuse even the best of quarterbacks with their zone schemes. And here you've got a linebacker that's going to stay at home and just sit down in that zone. And this one basically comes right to him.
Ready. Check Mike 54. Mike 54.
Watch the run.
On 1st down, Carson. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Tackle made there by Buda Baker.
54 Mike. Hey, tighten down. There you go.
They stay on the ground. Again, it's Carson. And they'll get this just to the 47. 1-yard gain.
You don't want no problems.
Oftentimes we praise an offense for their variety of being able to hit people with the run in the pass, but in this game, how about what we're seeing from the safeties? They are all over the field. Doesn't matter if they threw it or if they're trying to run it.
I don't think we've ever awarded an MVU, most valuable unit, but you're right, it might go to them in this game.
I like that, MVU. Well done.
1 quarter remains in this NFC wild card matchup. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain there on the play, and that's going to leave him with a 4th down.
This dude is a sore fucking loser, bro. I hate this dude, I swear. Fucking Madden players.
Here's J.K. Scott now as he's on to punt for Dallas. And problems spreading to the punt team now. This one goes all the way into the end zone on the fly, so that'll come back to the 20. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. Now, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Slam.
Cook. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down. Offensively with the lead, you want to run the ball, keep the clock going, but you also want to still kind of be in attack mode too, right? So how do you do that and not come back on your heels?
Yeah, think about all the practices we've watched where they have that tempo period to go over things just like this, where they describe the scenario, tell you what they're looking for, and make sure that they're still attacking, yet at the same time not going so fast as to leave too much time on the clock.
Hey, watch the ship.
On 2nd down, Cook. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. The Saints 1st down there on a gain of 11. Clock running, under 4 to play now as they come up on 1st and 10. From the gun, it's a give to Cook. Cook able to escape. He's got a 1st down and then some inside the 40. Touchdown, New Orleans. Dalvin Cook with his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Saints able to stretch that lead out further.
Look, we all know that sometimes we see upsets in the wild card round. But I have to tell you, in this case, I did not see that coming.
I don't think anyone in the stadium saw it coming. You and I were coming in before the game, and there was a couple in front of us talking about travel plans for next weekend. They might want to cancel those.
Yeah, I would say so, because right now it's looking more and more like they're going to be one and done. They're probably trying to call the hotel and make sure they get their security deposit back.
Point after, right down the middle. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Now after the touchdown, it's Lachlan Edwards to kick it away. This will be taken in at the 1. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And down on the scoreboard, certainly needing to avoid what happened on the last drive, punting the football.
Sense of urgency has to take over for them here. They know the score. They know the situation. And by the way, the punter no longer exists for their offense. That's how they have to treat this drive.
They need points.
Big time.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
Here I come.
Again, it's Cohen. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down. After seeing that, maybe time to go back to some downfield throws here.
Yeah, anything. Change it up, because the teams that win, the best teams, they're the ones that make adjustments. Doesn't mean you can't come back to what you thought you could get done. Sometimes when you open things up a little bit, you can get back to what you wanted to do before.
Now Cohen losing 4 yards that time, and now it's 4th down. Continues to be a struggle for this
dude
offense.
just sitting here running the ball and then diving on the ground.
And I think they've just got to look at how they're trying to move the football. Yeah, you want to run it, but maybe you spread it out, maybe some swing passes that can take the place of runs and give you a little more space.
This dude is a clown, man.
So the Cowboys in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Back to throw. Patterson. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Michael Brockers. And now, goodness, possession's going to go over right at the 10-yard line.
This dude is really salty today.
Breaking the huddle, 1st and goal as the return team has set him up with golden field position. They run with Cook. He's been busy tonight. And he maneuvers his way down to the 3-yard line. A nice pickup of 6 there to get him closer to the end zone, and it'll be 2nd and goal. They'll run for it with Cook. And he'll get him a bit closer as he's down to the 2-yard line. Call it a gain of a yard as they get a little bit closer here. It's 3rd and goal.
That didn't just feel like good defense there. That felt like pride, didn't it? He's already gotten into the end zone twice, trying to get there for a 3rd time. No one likes to have the hat trick against them.
Here is Cook on 3rd and goal. And this one will wind up with him losing yardage back to the 4-yard line. That'll back him up 2 yards and also bring up 4th. They'll run for it. Cook. And he takes it across and into the end zone. Touchdown, Saints. Dalvin Cook saving his best for the playoffs with his 3rd touchdown of the game. And the Saints able to stretch that lead out further. Now they'll line up to kick the extra point. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. Now after the touchdown, it's Lachlan Edwards to kick it away. This is fielded at the goal line.
What?
And he'll take it a
You got
yard or
McDonald's?
so past the 20, call it the
Go eat McDonald's.
21-yard line.
This dude is a real classless motherfucker, boy. Nah, this man. No, not Rob. That Rob's name is Madden Man. This bum's name Madden Players. He's just a fuck. I mean, he not trash, but he just not. I mean, but he just when he's a fucking sore loser, bro.
Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. They're
I hate
down
that.
big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride.
Some people like to do that. I remember
Like I'm like, bro.
once we were down huge,
I'm like,
and someone
I'm
said,
up
"Coach, what do
14
you
in the
wanna
3rd
call?"
quarter.
He
I'm
just
like,
waved a hand,
he
like,
just starts
"Who cares?"
running the
Like,
ball and diving on the ground and
just
shit. I'm
something
like,
some
you only
other
down
time,
14 in the
but
3rd
some teams
quarter,
like to
bro.
do
Like, what the
something at
fuck?
end to feel a little bit better
Yeah.
as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them.
Set, ready, 30 base.
54. Mike 54. I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you.
And a wild card win moves them on to the divisional round.
Everyone plays all year long for the right to get into the tournament, as they like to call it. Wild card, divisional, doesn't matter to them. One moves on, one goes home.
So that'll do it for my partner, Charles Davis, and the best darn crew in the industry. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. Good night, everybody.
Well, spanked his drawers off. He's mad. That boy big mad. Well, it was 31-10 or something like that. It's over.